Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game Season 3, Episode 35. We are just a few short events, shows, if you will, away from NXT TakeOver Clash of the Champions, and we'll be making a pit stop before then to NXT, the third annual NXT Fabulous Freebirds Classic. Let's get straight into the action tonight. We have a heck of a show for you. All right, the camera rolls as Renee Young and Corey Graves welcome us to the NXT show this evening. Just we start the show the same way every week. I like continuity, so that's what we do. All right, William Regal pops up on screen to announce the trios for the Fabulous Classic. I'd like to announce the team of Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, and the now exclusive to NXT, Kota Ibushi, as one of the 8 teams to enter the third annual Fabulous Freebirds Trio Classic. The scene fades out. Ibushi debuts with an 82 rating. The fans cheer as Neville is seen backstage getting coffee. The camera then shifts to Mr. and Mrs. NXT, the current NXT Women's Champion. Spot Neville and Mr. NXT as he starts joking and laughing, teasing Neville. "Hey, Neville," says Mr. NXT, walking up. "Looks like you're a bit lighter than usual." Neville doesn't look up, stirring his coffee. Gravity. The fans eat this up. No, that briefcase. What happened to the briefcase? What happened at NXT TakeOver New Year's? Asks Mr. NXT, asking Neville. Neville looks pissed off as he gets into the face of Mr. NXT. Is it the caffeine? Is it the coffee? We're not sure. But Mr. NXT, who will assume, plays it cool. Neville, "You want to go?" asks Neville as Mr. NXT backs away slowly. Why you just lose that one again as well? Mr. and Mrs. NXT just laugh, walking away, leaving Neville fuming. The camera fades as Neville looks over his shoulder at the sign that reads William Regal. So Neville with bad luck, obviously as of late, having lost to The Miz with the briefcase on the line, having lost a couple weeks ago to Joe, he will be looking for revenge on Mr. NXT coming up soon. Hopefully, well, spoiler alert, looking to get a match with Mr. NXT in the future. In the first match of the night, in a bout that featured great action but not in much way of heat, the NXT Light Heavyweight Champion in a non-title match, Austin Aries defeats No Way Jose in 8 minutes by pinfall with a brainbuster. Austin Aries continuing his winning ways here in NXT as the Light Heavyweight Champion. William Regal pops on the screen to announce another trios team for the Fabulous Freebirds Trio Classic. I'd like to announce the team of Bobby Roode, The Miz, and Alberto Del Rio as one of the 8 teams to enter the third annual Fabulous Freebirds Trio Classic. The scene fades out, with Alberto Del Rio being on loan from AAA for the event. So trying to make some interesting matchups and a little flavor to the third annual Trios Classic. Finn Balor is shown backstage getting ready as he'll be taking on none other in the main event. That was Hideo Itami, by the way. And about that featured great action in average heat. Dash Wilder and Kota Ibushi defeated Bobby Roode and The Miz when Kota Ibushi defeated The Miz by pinfall with a quick roll-up. That's right, Scott Dawson got the rest tonight as Kota Ibushi teams with Dash Wilder, one half of his teammates at the Trios Classic, as him and Dash Wilder defeat Bobby Roode and The Miz with Kota Ibushi getting a quick roll-up on The Miz. So we're just pushing Kota Ibushi strong here, and he gets a big victory over The Miz. William Regal pops up to announce another trios team. I'd like to announce the team of Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and Rich Swann out of nowhere as one of the 8 teams to enter the third annual Fabulous Freebirds Trio Classic. The scene fades out with Rich Swann, rumor has it, being absolutely shocked that he's included with Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. I thought about giving a push to Rich Swann for quite a while, and we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do that by using Sami Zayn and Finn Balor's lightning rods here. Alright, in an extremely short match, Nia defeats Tessa Blanchard in 47 minutes by pinfall in a squash match. Nia Jax gets the victory over Tessa. This was just to get Nia Jax the victory here tonight. All right, William Regal pops up on screen again to announce the last team. The last team is going to be the team of Hideo Itami, Samoa Joe, and the local jobber Marty Gold as one of the 8 teams as the last of the 8 teams to enter the third annual Fabulous Freebirds Trio Classic. Corey Graves says the return of NXT cult figure local jobber Marty Gold. For those of you who remember last year, basically the dude version of Blue Pants, so the local jobber Marty Gold will be back teaming with Hideo Itami and Samoa Joe at the tournament. Maybe I'll sign him to a contract. I don't know. Being announced via video package at NXT TakeOver Clash of the Champions, it's going to be Mrs. NXT defending her NXT Women's Championship against Candice LeRae. We're also going to see Neville get his hands on Mr. NXT after Mr. NXT had to get his nose in places it does not belong, and they will be fighting at NXT TakeOver Clash of the Champions. Just filling out the card here. And this should be a really, really good match between the two of them. All right, and in the main event, in about that featured great action and average heat, Hideo Itami defeats Finn Balor in 20 minutes by pinfall with a double 5-ing foot stop after a distraction from Samoa Joe. After the match, after helping Hideo Itami, after helping Hideo Itami, his NXT Fabulous Freebirds Trios Classic partner secure the victory over Finn Balor, Samoa Joe has a microphone in hand as he paces around pissed off. The Miz, a few weeks back, had to be quick on his feet and take away a title shot that I'm deserving of by cashing in his stupid Money in the Bank that he doesn't even deserve, says Samoa Joe as the fans chant for Sami Zayn. Joe waits for him saying, yeah, Zayn, whatever, that's who I wanted to face, but I'll have to make do. Anyways, looks like I don't have a match at NXT TakeOver Clash of the Champions. So how about it, Finn? Samoa Joe kicks Finn Balor, who is on the mat in the head now, as Hideo smiles. Samoa Joe nods to Hideo Itami, who bows and shakes his hand, watching Samoa Joe leave the ring as Hideo celebrates over a fallen Finn Balor. The challenge is set. We are going to get Finn Balor and Samoa Joe at NXT TakeOver Clash of the Champions. All right, so let's see what rating we got. 64. I forgot to add storylines. Whoops, I forgot to add storylines. That's my bad. Anyways, this was NXT The Game Season 3, Episode 35. We will be back next week with NXT The Game, followed by the Fabulous Freebirds Trio Classic, followed by another edition of the game, followed by NXT TakeOver Clash of the Champions. We got 6 matches so far. We're going to try to get 2 more at least. And thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it.